All right, this will be the last video for 10.3. So we're going to analyze the equation and find the center, the foci, the vertices of the ellipse, and then also graph it. So this equation, if you notice, is definitely not in the format that we want. There's no quantity being squared. You've got x's, multiple x's and multiple y's running around. So we got to switch this into the equation or into the right format. So to do that, we need to complete the square. And we're going to have to complete it with the x's and also with the y's. So let's kind of reorganize this. So let's stick the x's together. And I'm going to include a blank so I know to complete the square with x. And for the y's, I'm going to put them together too, but I'm going to factor the 9 out. And put a blank inside the parentheses. And then the 26, I'm going to leave it where it is. And since I put 2 blanks over here on the left side, I need 2 blanks over there on the right. So I need to complete the square with the x's. So to complete the square, you need to divide the -2 by 2 and square it. So that gives you 1. And the same thing is really going to happen inside of here, but instead of a 1 on the right side, I have to put a 9. Well, why do I have to put a 9? Well, it's because I technically factored a 9 from this 1. So if you put a number in here, you got to multiply it by the 9 or whatever number you factored out, and that'll tell you what to put over there on the right, which is a little different because when you complete the square, most of the time the number matches, but in this case they don't. All right, so now that you've completed them, now you can factor them into squares. So x minus 1 squared plus 9 times y minus 1 squared is equal to, and then just add all this up, 36. And I'm close to the right format, but I'm not quite there. It has to equal 1, so divide everything by 36. And there's your equation. So now you can get your center. So 1, 1, and I think I made a little bit of an error. That should have been a plus. So plus, plus. So a -1, 1. Ooh, glad I caught that. Otherwise, I would have had to start all over. Okay, so there's your center. We can get our a value, which is square root of 36, or 6. The b, square root of 4, so it's 2. So the c, so then I can get the focus points. Big denominator minus the small one. So the c is going to equal 4 root 2. And just so you know, I'm not going to ever have you graph or expect you to graph a radical because you don't have calculators. So it's not, you don't have a real easy way to get a decimal approximation for these. Okay, so our center's at -1, 1. The focus points, since the a is the bigger one, you're going left and right. So -1 plus or minus 4 root 2, comma 1. Vertices, going left and right both by 6. So -1, 1, and 5, 1. So let's go ahead and graph it. So -7, 1, 5, 1, -1, 1. And then the b, just go up and down by the b. And there's your ellipse. All right, so that'll do it for 10.3. In the next section, 10.4, we're going to look at hyperbolas.